was a hot August day when my grandparents hosted another one of their annual barbecues. Their large backyard was the center of nonstop activity, with family, friends, and neighbors mingling and enjoying the feast. I was just a kid at the time, but I still remember all of the fun and excitement, and the mouth-watering aromas of grilled meats. That day, my grandfather had taken off his watch and left it on the fireplace mantel. It was an expensive heirloom piece with a unique design, and it meant a lot to him. I think he was showing it off to a few guests, and then he must have sat it down before helping out on the grill. Our fun was in full swing until Granddad realized his watch was missing. Then the mood suddenly shifted from festive to frantic as he and some of my other relatives searched everywhere for it, but the watch was nowhere to be found. Eventually, the whole family got involved in the search, but it was as if the watch had vanished into thin air. That's when Pastor Willis stepped in, and he suggested calling the police, which seemed like the right thing to do at the time. The police arrived quickly and talked to Pastor Willis away from everyone else, and that's when I saw Pastor Willis point his finger at Dale, a local man who had been invited out of sympathy. Dale had been known to be struggling financially and was surely an easy target for suspicion. The police pulled Dale aside for questioning, and even though the watch wasn't found to be on his person, for some reason he was thrown in handcuffs anyway. It was a tense moment and the weight of it fell heavily on all the guests, even though Pastor Willis assured us that justice was being served. Many years went by and the incident became a distant memory. Then one day a social media post caught my attention. In an online photo, Ian, Pastor Willis' son, was proudly wearing a watch that looked exactly like the one stolen from Granddad, and the caption read that it was a graduation gift from his father. Seeing the watch again was upsetting. I remember all of the pain the theft had caused my family. I showed my parents the picture, and they felt the urgent need to act. They made a report down at the police station and got the case reopened. It didn't take long for the truth to come out. Pastor Willis had actually stolen the watch and framed Dale for the crime, and Pastor Willis was promptly arrested. The recovery of Granddad's watch was a bittersweet moment. While we were relieved to get it back, some damage had already been done. Pastor Willis was stripped of his church duties, but the hurt from the whole situation had already caused lingering mistrust in the community. My grandparents did everything they could to make amends with Dale, but they knew that fixing some of the damage already done was impossible. The experience served as a lesson on how quickly things can go wrong when we judge others prematurely or put our trust in the wrong people to lead our actions. And it was a reminder of the importance of integrity. What was initially meant to be a day of joy became a chapter in our family history that none of us will ever forget, including Dale.